Hello, hello, and welcome to Westie's Adventures. My name is Amanda, and today's episode is the Carnival Liberty Full Ship Tour. The Carnival Liberty began sailing in 2005, and even though this ship is 17 years old, she still has some serious charm. Let's go check her out. Starting on deck 3, immediately out of the forward elevators, if you hang a left, you'll run right into the first level of the main theater Venetian Palace. Here's what it sounds like and looks like when the doors are open. Down the hall from Venetian Palace, you'll find the main atrium, which offers a full bar, a dance floor, and a small stage for some of the smaller venues and games that are offered during your cruise. Down further on the left, you'll find the Golden Olympian dining room. The doors are closed here, but here in just a second, you will see that it's a 2-story dining room, and I'll show you what it looks like from the second floor. Now here at the top of the main atrium staircase, entering the 4th floor, you'll find Pixels, where anytime that they take your photo on the ship, you can find a copy of it right here on the walls. This is a little more old style cruising as opposed to something like the Mardi Gras where everything is digital. You can find your photos in the app and make your purchase right there. Right around the corner, you'll find Carnival Circle C, which is a club for ages 12 to 14 to enjoy during the day while mom and dad go and relax by the pool. This is the 2nd floor of the Golden Olympian dining room, and you'll see just how beautiful and elegant it is. If it's raining outside and you can't read your book by the pool, they do have a library inside. It's really quiet in here, and I've never really seen it crowded in there. Again, a view of this beautiful atrium that just really adds to the charm of this ship. Moving down to the forward of the ship, you will run into floors 2 and 3 of the Venetian Palace, which is the main theater on the ship. And here's the view from the 2nd and 3rd levels. Moving on to an action-packed Deck 5, which hosts the casino, the fun shops, and several other gems that we'll get into. Starting with the glass elevators that I've been raving about over the atrium right here. Around the corner from the glass elevators, you'll find the fun shops. And one thing that you will want to do is check your itinerary each day to see when they're doing the $10 sale. Now on this ship, they only did the 2 for $20 sale, and I think it was because it was a shorter cruise, so they had to make that money. But most cruises that I have been on do offer the $10 sale, and I have picked up some awesome gems. Just please note that typically they only hold one of those sales per cruise. You'll see that Carnival Liberty offers the Elegance at Sea perfume shop, the Effie jewelry shop, there's a watch shop, as well as their famous candy store, a cherry on top. You'll see here, this is where you can enter into the casino, but we'll be back to that in just a second. Here is the Skybox Lounge sports bar. They have lots of TVs in there so you can watch your favorite game. It wasn't very busy right now, but there really wasn't any games going on either. Moving on to this shop is one of the most important shops on the ship. It is the liquor store, and everybody knows you can get liquor for cheap on the ships. It's duty free, so make sure you pick up your favorite alcohol while you're on the ship. Moving back into the casino now, you'll see that the Carnival Liberty actually has a decent sized casino. And one of my favorite perks right now is that it is non-smoking. I'm a non-smoker, so I really enjoy that. Now, one thing that you might want to know is that the minimum bet tables were $6, not $5, which I typically find on cruises. They do have a full-size bar in the casino, as well as servers that frequently visit your table to take your order. You will see here that they offer live entertainment just outside the casino on one of their mini stages. Now you will see several photo booths set up throughout the ship. They love for you to come and get your photos taken, and they are very good, high quality photos. However, they do come with a price, so if you do get your photos taken, be prepared to pay for those. It is free to have them taken. You just go back to the pixels, which we saw earlier, and view and purchase those. Right here, you have one of at least 3 coffee bars on the ship, which makes it nice that they have more than one, because I didn't really see any lines. I have been on ships that only had one, and the lines were always wrapped. So this was nice that they had them spread out. Now this is Club O2 for ages 15 to 17. I personally have never utilized this for my children. However, I do have friends that love this for their children, and their kids love it. They make so many good friends and good memories, so it's an awesome option to have for teenagers. I just love that pretty much anywhere that you walked, you could see a window and just have the most amazing view of the ocean or wherever we were at. Here you'll find the arcade room for the kids. And right next to the kids arcade is the 21 and over nightclub, Hot and Cool. We found that kind of funny that they were right next door to each other. It's like, hey kids, go play in the arcade while mommy and daddy go dance and drink. Now this club was actually larger than the nightclub that was on the Mardi Gras, which is their largest ship. So we were pretty impressed with the size of this club. Now here is Carnival's famous Alchemy Bar. This is the Piano Man Piano Bar. They do have a show every night here, mostly I believe at 9 and at 11 p.m., but definitely check the schedule on your itinerary. So much fun to go to a piano bar. Here you have the stage bar, and they use this bar mainly for the karaoke while we were on this cruise. I'm sure they have other venues as well. Now back here was another dining room called the Silver Olympian, but they were having a staff meeting, so I didn't feel right going back there. Moving on to the fun deck, Lido deck number 9. Right here is your buffet area. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. So if you do not want to utilize the main dining room for dinner, you can hit this at any time you want. A lot of people utilize this option on elegant or formal nights because they don't like to dress up. Here is another coffee bar that I talked about earlier. There is one on each side of the buffet. And if you're on the fence on getting a drink package, you may want to keep in mind that all your specialty coffees, bottled waters, and smoothies and milkshakes all cost extra unless you have that drink package. So I hope that helps with you making that decision. This ended up being our favorite little spot on the ship, the adult-only pool and bar. Now, they do have 2 stand-up restaurants back there that you can walk up and grab some food. One is most important, your Pizza Pirate, which is open 24/7. So anytime you have that late night craving when everything else is closed down, you could come right up here at the back of the ship on deck 9 and pick up that pizza. There are 2 hot tubs up there as well. And over on this side, you have Seafood Shack. Now this one is not an included restaurant, so you do have to pay extra for these, but it's very reasonably priced and the food is so good. Here we are in port at Nassau, Bahamas, and we had a Royal Caribbean ship next to us. You can see Atlantis in the far background there, and that is always a fun place to go if you are stopped in Nassau, Bahamas. Back into the buffet area on the Lido deck. And this ended up being our favorite little lunch spot. It is the deli. And if you are on the ship, you have to try, well, anything from the deli is really good, but you have to try the BLT. My friends got me on it and I had it twice. You never repeat the same food on a ship. That's kind of a rule, but I did it and it was so good. Now out by the pool, you're going to find your Swirls ice cream, which is always a necessity when you're on a cruise, unlimited ice cream. And here is one of the ship's favorites, Guy's Burgers. And they are the most fun guys too. Obviously, they love the camera, but definitely try the Ringer guys. You will not be disappointed. Guy's Burger Shack is a must. Here you're going to find your Blue Iguana Cantina, which is your Mexican cuisine here on the ship. We did have this for lunch on day 1 and it was delicious. Right next to that is the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. Here's the main Lido deck pool where you'll find all ages and all the music, as well as the TV screen that plays all the movies throughout the cruise. It's really a happening time right here on this deck. You will find all the deck parties as well. Now, the one thing I was a little disappointed in is that right there was the one and only water slide on this ship. I have definitely seen better water parks on Carnival ships, especially one of this size. I did love that they have rows and rows of sun deck chairs. It really was never hard to find a chair next to the pool. Now here you're going to find another small pool as well as the exit of the water slide. There is a hot tub right there as well as two other hot tubs right down next to the pool. I know I didn't get those very well, but they are there. You will see that the Serenity deck is up there on deck. I believe that is 12. You can see Atlantis again in the far background there. Now this is the Serenity deck. It is an adult-only, more quiet, serene area. Some of my favorites, the day beds, but the sun was not cooperating with me very well, so it is a little hard to make those out. Hey everybody, it is the face behind the voice. No time for a nap though, gotta get this video done. Now up here is where you would go to board the water slide, and there is a ping pong table as you will see. But outside of that, it really seemed like a lot of wasted deck space to me. I don't know, I just feel like they should have done something with this space. Oh, but that view. This is my fun crew right here. Hey guys, hey! There are pretty much lounge chairs everywhere you go on this boat, so you will always find a place to relax in the sun. Now I found this kind of weird. We are nowhere near a pool or a hot tub, and yet there's this random shower right here. And here's the top deck of the 9th floor adult-only pool that I showed you earlier. The really cool thing about this pool is the roof will close if weather is bad, making it an indoor pool. If you're a runner, here is your running track, which is kind of nice that it is in this kind of wasted deck space because I've seen so many running tracks on Carnival ships that are in the middle of all the action, and nobody can truly run on that because it's always crowded with people just walking to get from point A to point B. So good job on this one, Carnival. And here is Shaq's basketball court. You have a volleyball court inside the basketball court, as well as a miniature golf up on the top level there. And just when I thought I couldn't go any higher. And there you have it, guys, the highest viewing point on the entire ship. There is the miniature golf. It was really hard to get a good view of this, so I apologize, but they do have it, which is really nice. And of course, the beautiful red funnel. And this concludes the tour of the Carnival Liberty. My name is Amanda, and you've been watching Westie's Adventures. If you found this video helpful or informative in any way, please consider subscribing to my channel. Please feel free to comment and like on my videos, and until next time, we'll see you later.